Alright, YouTube, welcome to part 2 of Big Fish Transfer Day, basically. Um, I'm just going to show you guys what we got going on. Talked about briefly in previous clip. Right here is a surprise fish I'm going to get to in a minute. Right here is a couple we talked about. This is an Elephantnose. Very big, very good fish. Good looking, healthy, moving around, active. Over here we got the two clouded archers. Oh yeah, they're ready for the big tank. So yeah, these just came out of quarantine. Um, my 10-gallon quarantine tank, but opening up some space for some other fish. So they're completed their quarantine and they're in here now. They're just acclimating. Over here, a couple new fish. Right here we got, you can't really see it well. This is the rock kribensis that I was talking about earlier in the previous clip. Like I said, from a friend, a little trade-off for the other electric blue acara. I still have this one. But yeah, this is a very beautiful fish. So this is going into quarantine. Over here we have another surprise fish. So one over there, and right here we have a flowerhorn parrot. Look at those colors. Now this goes by a few names. Kirin parrot or flowerhorn parrot, flower parrot. Basically it's a crossbreed of the flowerhorn and the parrot cichlid. And great, beautiful colors, lots of personality. So that's the first surprise fish. That's going into quarantine too with that kribensis. And we come over here for the other surprise. We got Congo tetras. Now we have 3 of them. There's my big beautiful male in the back, female right behind the goldfish right there. And there's one more male right there. There they are, all together. But I want a proper school, so got 3 more. They're a nice deal. Get one free. So got a few of them. These are going to quarantine too. Got a little tank divider in the 10-gallon to separate them from the big mean cichlids. And they'll be going through, my typical quarantine with meds and stuff, and then going into the 10-gallon, and then pretty soon they'll be joining them when they're a little bigger and make sure they're healthy. And then those 2 cichlids will be going into here. They won't even need a grow out stage. They're already pretty big, so I just need to make sure they're healthy after quarantine, and then they can actually go straight into there. So yeah, in the next clip I'm just gonna gradually be showing you one by one each fish going into the new tank, and I'll show you the 10-gallon setup with the divider before I put any fish in. Alright, so over here is the 10-gallon quarantine tank. You can see we got this tank divider. On this left side is the microtenopoma or African betas. They'll be in here, and the Congo tetras. I got everybody in this bucket acclimating. Congo tetras will go on this side with the betas, and the 2 cichlids, the flowerhorn parrot and the kribensis, will go in this side. I got this little jar in here. Give them some. Might move that pineapple over too. But yeah, they're acclimating. I'll throw them in soon. Alright, so everyone's, comfortable and acclimated. We got the flowerhorn parrot, or flower parrot, or Kirin cichlid. Again, this is a cross of the flowerhorn cichlid which is a hybrid itself, and the parrot cichlid. So he's over there, great colors, great personality. And right here we have the rock kribensis, not to be confused with the rainbow kribensis, two different fish. This is an African lake cichlid. Nice beautiful red coloration on the chest. That's a good image of him. And then yeah, here's that parrot, nice up close view of it. Very cool fish. This thing is a monster already. Even, you know, even at this young age, definitely very good size. And they're doing well in quarantine. So far, we got a couple meds in there. I've shown you guys what meds I use. So yeah, they're in there. They're doing well. Not too much aggression, except when the kribensis gets in the parrot's way. So yeah, that's that with these guys. Doing well, showing a lot of nice color. Very happy with that so far. So yeah, on to the next fish. Alright guys, here is the 120. Most of the fish transfers are complete. 55, the archers and the Elephantnose are in the tank, moving around pretty actively, looking pretty healthy. So that was a success so far. We'll be monitoring closely on everyone, of course. But now the most important of the day is the Jack Dempsey. The electric blue Jack Dempsey, a little small, you know, definitely going to be the smallest cichlid in this tank, right behind probably the jewel cichlid, my blood red jewel cichlid back there behind the plant. There he goes, right there. So yeah, the Jack Dempsey was, I mean, the jewel cichlid was probably the same size as the Jack when I introduced him. So you know, the jewel cichlid did fine. Similar behavior, personality. So, you know, I'm not too worried about introducing the Jack Dempsey size-wise. But I will be monitoring on, you know, bullying wise. You know, I don't think it's not going to get eaten by anything. It's probably too big for the tenopoma, and probably stays out of the way too much for that anyways. But we'll be monitoring the bullying from the other cichlids. If it gets concerning, you know, it's a quick transfer back to the 55 for a little extra growing out. But yeah, so there it is. There's all the fish. And yeah, the Jack Dempsey's in there right now, acclimating. And before I introduce him, I will shut the lights off so, you know, he has some time to get used to the fish. Without them really noticing him as much once he's loose. And I will be feeding as well during that to add some extra distraction for that. So yeah, I will take a video when that happens. Alright guys, so Jack Dempsey is in the tank. He's sneaking around back there. Got this jewel cichlid right here. Jack Dempsey acclimated. You know, I got him in the tank, shut the lights off. fed the fish, gave him a little distraction, bought him some time to, adjust, get comfortable, explore a little, and start to, pick a spot out in the tank. There's plenty of different spots around for him to choose from. The only real territories that are securely taken up are this little rock cave right here is the bandit geophagus. That's his spot, and then this kribensis loves this little driftwood. So when he's chilling there, he doesn't really let anyone else in that area. This jewel cichlid, he kind of roams this general area and that log and stuff. But he's not too territorial. It's just stay out of his way, and he's fine with that. But all is well so far. He's just cruising around back there, still exploring his new home. Definitely a lot bigger than his previous one, and a lot of new fish to meet. And so yeah, all is going well so far with the Jack Dempsey. He's doing great. I haven't seen any bullying. Yeah, no one seems to have problems with him, which is a good sign, but I will keep monitoring that. There's a good look at him right there. Yeah, he doesn't even look stressed out at all. His colors are great. Looks very healthy, and that's why I was confident moving him in here. He's just doing great overall. Very pleased with how this fish has come out, and was pretty confident going into today with the move-in of this fish, the Jack Dempsey. But yeah, so here's the 120. Everyone's doing good, including the Jack. But one more fish, of course, that is going to be moved, and that is the black ghost knifefish coming into this tank. But I cannot do that till nighttime. I cannot stress enough, if you want to add a black ghost knifefish to a tank, an established tank with a little bit of personality like the cichlids you see, it is almost essential that you do it at night when the lights are off. Most of the fish are sleeping, or in somewhat of a half-conscious mode, so they won't be paying attention to it. And the black ghost is nocturnal, so that means with the lights off, they'll be comfortable enough to explore their new home, get comfortable in the new tank, while everyone else is sleeping and not paying attention to them. And so by the time the lights come on in the morning, there won't be any major problems. He'll be adjusted to the tank and his new friends. So yeah, so I'll get you guys a close-up on the black ghost. The lights are already off in this tank. He's back here. Can't really see. You can see his tail sticking out right there. But yeah, so the black ghost, he's cruising around in here. Like I said, lights have already gone off for the night in this tank. I'm about to shut the lights off in here for the night, and then I will start the acclimation process of the black ghost going into here, and I will be monitoring like a hawk, making sure no one's picking on him. And if I see anything, obviously quick transfer back to this tank. But yeah, that is the last fish coming into the 120, and that is the last fish transfer of the day. I know this has been a long series, so yeah, let's get that underway. But yeah, all is well with the Jack Dempsey so far. I will be monitoring both him and the black ghost accordingly. So yeah, next clip, black ghost. Alright, lights are off. I didn't even bother putting the night lights off because I would just want it as dark as possible. I'm going to turn the room lights off as well when I make the transition. But right now, look at that beautiful black ghost. swimming around in this bucket. Going to be acclimating him. Right now this is all just water from the 55. Let me shut this. And going to be adding some water. Gradually, like so. One cup, one scoop probably every few minutes, just to gradually get them used to the water. It's pretty much the same water, but it might be a little bit different in temperature. You always got to be careful. So yeah, I'll be doing that every few minutes with him in there. Probably about 15 minutes. I'll go ahead and shut the room lights off and add him to the tank. So fingers crossed. Alright guys, transaction is complete. I only have this nightlight on for the sake of the video. I will be shutting it off to allow the ghost knife to get comfortable, naturally, without the other fish really taking much notice. But just wanted to get you a quick clip. Let's see. He's he's exploring right now, seeing his new tank. You can see his tail back there by the filter stem. So yeah, he's doing pretty good. There's the if this pleco gets out of the way, you can see the Dempsey right there. He's doing good too. But yeah, so the Knifefish is in here. Not quite sure where he is now. Just doing some general exploring. Let's see if we can see him over here. Oh yeah, there he is. Back there behind the driftwood and rocks and stuff. He looks pretty happy. He's exploring his new home. No one's bothering him. And yeah, no, I'm glad no one mistook him for a snack. And yeah, no, I think he's gonna do pretty good. Let's get one more shot of this Jack Dempsey. Oh yeah, there we go. And then there's the Knifefish right there. Such a beautiful fish. Only this cichlid would get out of the way. There we go. There's some good footage. Yep, no one's really bothering him. Nothing more than a little just investigating, see what this new fish is. But yeah, all is well so far for both the Dempsey and the Black Ghost. So yeah, that wraps up this video. And thank you guys for watching. It's been a long, busy day between all these fish transfers, and a lot of a lot of focus went into it, a lot of energy and effort. Just watching, making sure everybody's happy with their new tank, and all the tank mates are happy with their new friend. So yeah, no, a lot of stuff happened today, but it's all on video, and I will keep recording. If anything happens, if I have to move any fish back, I will do accordingly. But everyone's doing good so far. I'm about to shut this nightlight off to make the ghost a little comfortable tonight in his first night in the new tank, and I'll let these guys go to bed after I stop recording. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, more updates to come. Very, very excited, and a little emotional even, that I finally have these fish in the big tank, where they rightfully belong. So yeah, very happy about that. Two of my favorite fish, hands down, no debate. electric blue jack Dempsey, and the black ghost knifefish. So extremely happy about that, and all the other fish as well. 55, it's right there. You can't really see it, but you see the fish swimming around, and plus the upstairs 10-gallon quarantine tank has some new residents as well. So yeah, exciting videos to come. Stay tuned and hop in the comments. Anything you want to say, anything you notice, suggestions, whatever, please feel free to let me know. Thank you for watching.